Greetings, friends and fellow orcs. Iagra the Orcish Fiddler here. Welcome in, Val. How you doing tonight? I hope that you are doing well. Better put this out. Gosh, it's been a fun week. So it may or may not be evident. I'm not really entirely sure. Doing okay. You need to irrigate your nasal cavity. Oh no. Your allergies getting to you? Also, yeah, I guess I can make that up for this version. Yeah, this place sucks. Everything is made out of pollen. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. I hope you're able to get some relief soon. I know how terrible that can be. I used to suffer quite a bit from allergies. It's not quite as bad for me these days. Maybe I've acclimated to it. I'm not entirely sure. I also don't go out as much. That could be a big part of it too. Excuse me. Oh good, my mute button still works. Okay. So yeah, the past week, I may have mentioned it, I can't remember. I've been working on getting my new computer up and running. Well, the computer that I built last year, so quote-unquote new. I finally finished that. I've officially migrated over, and we are now running on the new computer. So, Second Life is a little bit more performant. I actually have it operating at around 60 FPS now. So I'm not sure whether or not that's terribly evident for my avatar. No, it is what it is. The only hiccup I've run into in terms of like streaming stuff is the version of BizHawk that I use, which is the latest version. For some reason, Sega Master System games crash it in Windows 11, or at least just my iteration of it. I haven't really hunted down a fix for it, so I am using the previous version. But it's okay because I did get my... Oops, if I switch over to it, I did get my saves properly put over. Let me actually move this where I want it to be. For some reason, whenever I'm doing anything in the menus, BizHawk lags like crazy. I don't know why. But anything Windows related just really lags it. But it works for now. This is all stuff I can figure out later as I sort things out. Speaking of sorting, I was nearly late for stream. Because I've been working on a lot of data organization. That's one of the things that have one of the two things that have made me drag my heels towards migrating over to this new computer. One is Windows 11, and two is just, I've got so much information to sort. So I was doing a bunch of that today. Mainly like with photos and videos. I decided, okay, we're just going to move everything over to my network attached storage. I'm going to start creating an archive. So all my photos, all my videos, all of that will go on that. And then once I've got them organized, there's a way for me to do a backup to an external disk. And I plan on doing that. Do I have this turned up? No? Okay. I don't know why it peaked. But let's see what else has been going on. Oh yeah. I went out for my birthday. And we went to a fusion restaurant, so Chinese slash not Chinese food. It was alright. It wasn't as good as I remembered, but it was decent. They had really good seafood puffs. I'm not quite sure what they were, but they were crispy on the bottoms. They were like bread, almost like maybe the same bread they used to make their little donuts. But they had that, and it was filled with like creamy seafood salad thing. It was warm, and I don't know, it was really good. It was the only thing I really stood out. We walked around the mall. I was gonna get a cupcake there, but the bakery didn't have anybody there. That's kind of one of the things. Excuse me. Apparently, I just hit puberty. That's one of the things that I kind of noticed. Unfortunate thing about malls in America, there's just not a lot of business. A lot of closed shops or shops that open late. There wasn't really a whole lot that I found that was really interesting. But we got a little exercise at least, so that was enjoyable. But yeah, I have leveled up. I am now level 48. My cake, unfortunately, so I made cupcakes. My cupcake plans did not go well. So what I found, if you mix, like, if just to try to make boxed cakes a little bit better, because like I don't have the skill to like make it from scratch yet. But if you take a boxed cake and you mix it with a boxed brownie mix, like you make the two batter separate and then you blend the two of them together and then you use that as your batter, they make some really good cupcakes. Like, it helps improve the cake mix, makes it a little bit more substantial. It's still not as good as the King Arthur flour cupcakes that I made the one year, but it's pretty good. Anyway, this year I wanted to try a French vanilla cake mixed with the chocolate brownie mix. And I was going to try to marble them rather than mix them, which means I would have to put a little bit of vanilla in and a little bit of the chocolate in, and then just sort of like use a fork or toothpick or something to marble it. Well, one of the things that I do to try to make it easier to make, like put the cupcakes in there, is I put it into a bag almost like I'm piping it in. So I tried to do that with these. I like tape the two ends together and then I cut the tips off. And then I realized a little bit of a problem. These two mixes are of two vastly different densities. So I'm gonna get like the vanilla cake mix just pouring out, and then just like the brownie mix is just sort of like gonna slowly blarp out, and I'm like, I've got a problem. And I had no way to fix it. So I made a little bit of a mess, and I was like, okay, I give up on this. We're gonna throw it all into a bowl, we're gonna mix it, we're just gonna make the cupcakes. And they're fine. It was not what I was hoping for, but they're edible. They taste like chocolate. And yeah, that's all the excitement I've been up to over the weekend. Now for some excitement in the Algol solar system. I believe when we last left off, let me grab my notepad, we wanted to get another... Oh wow, my writing is atrocious. I think it's 4800 Meseta. Let's find out, because I can't read this. How much do I need? Yes, 4800 Meseta for another laser barrier. Time to grind. It is. So we'll do that. Let me take a look at my notes to see if I get anything else here. Let's see. Poly something will dissolve anything. Didn't we buy one of those? Yes. We have some polymeterol. Let's see, there's trees and Desideratus. I'm not worried about that. Carbuncle Eye is a jewel held by a dragon in Casbah. I don't know where that is yet. Certain crystal will protect from the Sheik's black magic. I'm guessing that's the Carbuncle Eye. Muskats can eat a berry and fly. And I think that is... because somebody in Motavia mentioned Lerma berries. And that might be from the trees. So I'm guessing that's how we get Meow to fly. There's a mad doctor that has Laconic Pot, which we met last time. He was a very hard boss. We do not want to give him Meow because, wow, that was brutal. Okay, yeah. We're still kind of figuring a lot out. The main thing is we want a shield. I don't know what this magic hat is good for yet. It was cheap. It was only 20, I think it was 20 Meseta, wasn't it? It was one of these shops, I thought. Yeah, magic hat. I'm gonna buy another one. I'm gonna buy another. I'm gonna buy another. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Whoops. I needed that slot, didn't I? Well, we've got all this Pelori made. We'll probably use those. In case I need to write something down. So this Ruogan is, I guess the next level for restoring hit points. I really appreciate what they did with Phantasy Star 2 and just called it Monomate, Dimate, and Trimate. But yep, time to grind. Ooh, 5 skeletons. I don't remember whether or not this is a problem. Well... yeah, like the mono die. You like the mono die try system, yeah. It makes it like nice and easy, and it sounds like chemical-like. $250 Meseta. Actually, what are we set to right now? Oh, we're set to 2x. Let's increase that a little bit. How has everybody's weekend been going? I hope that all has gone well for you. Oh, explosions. That ain't good. We just want, well, no, he's pretty low on magic. Okay, let's go heal. Okay, let's go attack a tarantula. Yeah, a tarantula. What did I say you needed? 4,800. Yeah, we're halfway there. Hey, SG, welcome in. How you doing tonight? I hope that you're doing well. That is a... Is that Sub-Zero? Yeah, I think that's Sub-Zero. Turning on the AC for me. Yeah, we kind of need it. Let's see, what is it at? It's 76 Fahrenheit and high of 81. So a little on the warm side. Okay, that's what I thought. It's hot here today. You got a wild sun headache this afternoon. You're feeling better now. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. What were you doing out in the sun that you overdid it there? Hope you're staying hydrated and everything. Hey, Tylon leveled up. Just normal outsidesy things, nothing strenuous, but you think it got you. I wonder how much MP that actually utilized. Your weak, winterized body. Well, you had all spring to fix that, SG. What happened? I mean, so like it's kind of like Project Zomboid. It's like you just kind of sit down, you do a whole bunch of different exercises, and then you regret it for the next couple of weeks, and then your strength levels up. There wasn't much of a spring this year. It was winter, then suddenly summer. Yeah. Kinda wasn't too far from that here, too. Oh, Meow learned a new spell. Meow, what did you learn? Untrap. Interesting. What does that cost? Costs 2 MP. Okay, well that's not terrible. The thing is I think if you hit no, we'll have to see. You've counted 3 adult chipmunks and 1 baby one so far this season. Well, that's cute. We had a chipmunk. I think there was a chipmunk. What? I didn't know whites can do binding magic. Okay, well. We had a chipmunk. I think it's been digging a hole underneath where we have, like, on the path to the basement door. We found a whole bunch of dirt there when we went out yesterday. It was a little annoying. There were rocks rocks kicked up as well. Okay, let's see what happens. If we tell you no... Okay, good. Let's do magic. Meow. Untrap. There was no trap. Okay, cool. Alright, I did not know that if we said no, we would get to our menu. That is handy to know. Just in case we're in a really bad situation, like we can't afford to get exploded. It's not a big deal right now, though. They make underground dens, but sometimes they just dig for fun or to take a dirt bath. Yeah, well that wasn't fun in that one particular location. It was annoying. I think we startled it, though, so maybe it won't come back. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Oh, I never got the mail today. Shoot. I got distracted. I've been distracted by so many things. Okay, where are we at? Still got a bit of a ways to go. This ain't gonna be much of a battle. Only bad that we caught one in our raised lettuce planter earlier, was digging in there, tried to explain that their farming expertise could be used elsewhere. Yeah. I gotta remember what we need to do after this. I mean, there is that big boss guy with the laconic pot that I don't know how we're gonna beat because he's tough. Oh, we got a beach. It's the beach episode of Phantasy Star. Can we take it? Let's find out. Oh. Okay, well, that's lucky. Well, that didn't do too much damage. That wasn't bad. 45, just a few hundred more. So in my sorting of my media today, I found a whole bunch of videos that I took with a very, very bad camera. Very bad audio. But it was from back when I lived in Indianapolis, because I wanted to send my mom a video on, you know, where I worked, where I shop, generally just how I've been doing. And, yeah, I was kind of surprised to see all that. It was kind of like, not quite nostalgia, but, everybody's leveling up. Oh, let's learn a new spell. Hey, Keppo, welcome in. How you doing tonight? I hope that you're doing well. For those who missed it at the beginning, I am on the new computer now, so if anything's broken, hopefully nothing explodes. Apparently I did not have my network cable plugged in very well. My network kept breaking, and I didn't know why. It just, for no particular reason. So I did the troubleshooter and said, your network cable's not plugged in, and I'm like, really? Okay. Well, new PC is a little bit of a misnomer. It's, I built it last year, and then it sat for like a year and a half because, one, I had a lot of data to migrate, and two, Windows 11. New to you-ish, yeah. Same thing was happening with your PC. Oh yeah, we wanted to see what Lux learned. Bypass? Did we figure out what bypass was about? I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything to do with open heart surgery. Was that an exit spell, or did it go through doors? I don't remember. Grabbed a new cable and it seems to have resolved. Yeah. Oh, I pissed myself off earlier. So I realized that I had not transferred my sound modifications or any of my mods from Morrowind over from the old computer. Or at least I thought I didn't. Yes, HG, when Biped does, she says, Thanks, HG, I appreciate that. I feel much more enlightened on it now. That's a good way of saying fuck around and find out, I guess. Anyway, so I brought my old computer back in, and then, like, the network cable, I noticed that it was, like, kind of slipping in and out, and the little plastic clip had basically gotten flattened. It happens with network cables every so often. Well, I tried to fix that, and unfortunately it snapped right off, and I was like, no, now I have to redo the whole freaking cable. I have the parts to do that. Yeah, those dang brittle clips. They're the worst. So, I do have the tools to, like, I just cut the head off, got a new one. The part that is difficult is getting all the stupid wires into the stupid thing. Yeah, I have a little crimper tool and a bunch of little stress relief things and the little clips and whatnot. But just getting the wires through that, yeah, that's just a fun project, yeah. So I eventually realized, okay, I can just take the wires, like let's make this easier on myself. Instead of having these, like, just a little tiny bit sticking out, I just took, like, 3 inches of cable, and then I fed them through one at a time, because getting them all to go at once, that was not happening. It was still difficult, but I managed it, and yeah. So I had to fix 2 problems with 2 cables today. Gotta love it. Do we have enough money yet? We do. Alright, let's go buy that. Who needs it? Lisa? Oh, god damn it. My captions are off. There we go. Now my captions are back on. Sorry about that. I renamed my thing again, so of course everything forgets what the microphone was. You didn't realize it has those bitey bits that pierce the insulator. Yeah. You thought that when you first were learning how to crimp your own, you thought the ends of each conductor had to be stripped. You didn't realize it has those bitey bits that pierce the insulator. Yeah, I was kind of like, when I started to do this, I was thinking to myself, how do I actually, like, do I have to strip the ends of this? And I was thinking to myself, I don't remember ever having to do that. So I won't, and I'm gonna hope it works. And it did. You were sitting there trying to stiff up like 2 millimeters of insulator. Yeah, that's a task. When did you how did you figure out that you didn't have to do that? Did somebody tell you, or did you just kind of stumble on the solution? Okay, so Lisa needs it. Oh, wait a minute, we don't have room. You can't remember? Maybe you saw somebody else do it. Okay. You just pretended like you knew how to do it the entire time. They'll never know the difference. I'll keep one Pelorymate just in case somebody asks for it. And it's time to take pills. Why is Firestorm blinking at me? I don't need this. There we go. All right. Let us... Let's see. 159. 132. 135. 112. Oops. There, I think that gets everybody's health healed. Oh, we have a shield we can sell. We don't need that bronze shield anymore. There we go. Okay. Let me do a quick save at this. Because I don't remember what bypass does. Let's find out. Okay. So if we do magic... Okay, so that is an outside spell. Bypass is outside, and the troop takes you back to your last save, I guess. Well, your last church you visited? I'm not entirely sure. Party looks like a little parade going around. We kind of are. Now, we got what we needed. Let me see something here. Is that enough defense to deal with what's-his-face? I kind of doubt it. Wait a minute. Was this not... Hang on. Let me go back to the beginning. Where's my maps? Here we go. South of Gothic Woods. Did I not map this? Cool. I don't think I mapped this. It's probably really easy to figure out. Oh, treasure. Oh, thanks. God damn it. Hang on. Stupid exploding chests. We have a fix for that. I must have forgotten that from last time. Because I think I ignored it. Like, I reset or something afterwards and I was like, I ain't dealing with this. Well, this time we've got a way to deal with it. What do you mean there was no trap? Oh, okay. Mistranslation, perhaps. Either way, problem solved. Oh god, the bright green. Yep. I don't think that this... Yeah. Oh, SG, I meant to tell you. Okay, you remember how you told me about PCM? So, for... Why are my captionings not working again? What the heck? Captions? Hang on a second. What is going on? I'm very confused why my captions are not working. Captions? What? Okay, now it's working again. Okay, that must have gone out when I muted. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, PCM. So, oops, I'm in the wrong thing. So, I decided to look to see if maybe there was an alternative or something, like an update or something. And I found an app called 86Bucks. And I have, I use that to set up a Pentium 75 virtual machine. So now I've got MS-DOS, Windows 3.1, a mouse driver. You heard of that? Okay. Apparently it's been, there's been no updates to PCM. And 86Bucks is actively being worked on. So I switched over to that. I got a virtual machine running, and now I've got Windows 3.1 and MS-DOS. I've got a way to play my old MS-DOS games. It seems to be focused more on accuracy than speed. And that may mean that, certain things are less performant. But for a Pentium 75, that's not a problem. Where am I? Oh, wait, hang on. I went in a circle. I think. Okay. That was fun. Okay. Let's save, because we're probably gonna die. It's funny considering software games ran kind of different depending on the hardware, yeah. One of the things, so everything I've tested so far has worked perfectly. The only thing that hasn't is the one game I wanted to stream, which is Darklands. Every time that, there's a new scene, it changes screens, the resolution on it kind of flips. It shrinks in width, and then it goes back to what it's supposed to be. And I haven't figured out why it's doing that. I mean, it's entirely possible that that's expected, it's actually doing that in the game, but it's only for one frame, and that's not enough to throw, a CRT monitor off or something like that. And that's I don't know how that's gonna capture. You wonder, yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. So, I'm not quite sure how to solve that. I'll have to tinker around with it later, but everything else I've tried so far has worked. The only thing that's kind of a pain would be captured at 30 frames per second or something. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because it could be that OBS, when it flips like that, it might screw up any cropping that I have or anything like that. But we'll figure it out. Is that a total deal breaker for playing? I mean, it's pretty distracting. Yeah, I'll see if I can't figure out what's going on with it, though. It's possible. Maybe if I made... I'm trying to think. Maybe if I used a different graphics chipset, or maybe a different motherboard, or maybe... I don't know. Because it's not like there was a lot of options back then for graphics. It's not like, you know, there were hardware accelerators or anything like that. It's like you could run certain things, and if you couldn't, then you couldn't. I don't know. VGA was kind of standard for a while. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's see if we can do anything here. Let's do you. Magic Waller. Do you use... Did he use magic? You know what? Let's go ahead and use it. Oh, God. Alright, let's see if that helps. This might work. Ooh. Okay, the thing is I don't know which wall went down. So we're just gonna do both. It all went to hell in the late 90s? Yeah. We did it! $560 Meseta, and we found the Laconian pot. Cool! Hello? Oh, okay. Sweet! All we needed was to gain enough levels for let's to use a magic wall. Because I didn't know if that was magical or physical. Neat. You've been messing around with a Windows 95 game named Dagger's Rage a little bit lately. You played it back in the day. It's sort of an open-world shmup with some mild RPG upgrade elements. It is cheese as fuck. I've never heard of it before. Windows 95, huh? I wonder if I can get Windows 95... like a Windows 95 virtual machine running. No one has heard of it. Yeah. Some games are like that. Oh, and that's a Windows 3.1 game that I was trying to get working. Castle of the Winds. If that rings any bells for anybody. I was playing a little bit of that to make sure that it worked. Because I had a problem with it in DOSBox. And, so far so good. So I might actually do that on stream. The thing is, I gotta figure out, like, music for it. Because there is no music. And, I'm considering, since, like, I'm gonna be using an orc icon that I made a long time ago. Well, not a super long time ago, around the time that I started playing Bastard Bonds. What is with... okay. Captioning? Why? Captioning what's going... Captions? Is there a reason why you're not working? Okay, I'm sorry if there's not reliable captionings for this stream today. I don't know what's going on with the captioning add-on. It was working before and then suddenly decided not to. But yeah, that might be something I do on stream. But I want to figure out some music for it for different, like when you're in town and when you're in wherever, just to, you know, so that it's not silence, because that's kind of how it was with Windows 3.1. Is like this, you used MIDI. They could have used sounds, but I don't know if they really designed around it. Either way, there's no audio for the game, so. Yeah, I gotta supply my own. Silent game. It is a silent game. Hey, Reppin, welcome in. A woo to you as well. How you doing tonight? Reppin, did I tell you how my cake went? Because you wanted me to tell you. You're doing good enough? Good. Yeah, so it didn't go as well as I was hoping. They're two highly different densities, and that made, like, putting them into bags and, like, trying to like, kind of do them both at once, that didn't work out so well. So I kind of got pissed off at it, and I just threw it all into a bowl and just, yeah, I created a cake singularity. And then I made cupcakes out of that. So it wasn't marbled, but it turned out alright. Like, it tastes fine. Yeah, I mean, it's still cake. It's just not the cake that I was trying to make. Does anybody... Oh, treasure chest? No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do untrap. Yeah, we're not taking a chance. But does anybody remember where the exit is? I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the right way. But yeah, cake, birthday cake turned out to be just birthday cake. It wasn't anything too special. What am I doing? Dungeon key. I just had a sense of deja vu. Talking about cake and trying to find my dungeon key. No, this is not the right way. That also felt familiar. Wait, no, this is not the right way. No, this is why I hate first-person dungeons. No, wait, is this the right way? I don't think this is... No, maybe this is the right way. Okay, it's the right way. You know what? I could have just had... let's cast... bypass. You love some cake. Yeah, I also wanted to do, like, truffles on top. Like, chocolate truffles. It's so hot out, though, that the truffles are just kind of melty. What am I doing? We're doing heals. I think that's his max? Yeah. You have to remind your partner what cake you want for your upcoming birthday. Ooh. What kind of cake do you want, Keppa? Oh, he's already full. Okay. $159. She's got a lot of hit points. You know, good enough. A Basque cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake, huh? Interesting. Okay, I think we're done here. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me walk around town real quick, see if there was any other special buildings. Okay, so we know about that. Okay, so we've taken care of everything we need to do here. Si eat koi uni basque. Oh, now my captions work again? It captures that? I don't know what's going on with my captions. I'm sorry. Sorry, what is Basque? I just realized something. I'll do it after this battle. Yeah, we're kind of overcharged on what we're doing. So let's set that back to 1x and this back to 2x. And this to half. Yeah, I kind of forgot to turn those off. It's a region of Spain/France. It just sounds like fancy cheesecake to me. This is half the encounter rate, by the way. Jeez, what the heck? Encounter rate, it's supposed to be half. I found a searchlight. It's very good. A cheesecake without a crust that's slightly burnt on the outside. Caramelization is fun and tasty and delightful. Do we need to do anything here? This is Lore Village. It used to be. Now it's a wasteland. Okay. Have you heard? We'll say no. Okay, so we know where to find them. Pay Avion a visit. Okay, so we did that. We took care of Avion. We're all done there. Held by a dragon in Casbah. Where is Casbah, though? And can we rock it? We already got these. Alright, I guess we're done here. Can we take this now? Let's find out. Well, we're dodging the attacks. It hurt, but that wasn't terrible. 6 damage. 3 damage. At least it tends to have a better defense. Yet for your birthday a couple years ago, you're demanding a comeback tour. Excuse me. You're gonna have to tell us how it is. In fact, you might have to take a picture for us, Kappa. It occurs to me that the man face on that is turning into a lion face, which is a little weird. But it is a manticore, so... Hey, Wolf, welcome in. How you doing tonight? I hope that you're doing well. Finding lots of searchlights. Hanging in there, just got home. How are we? We are dealing with tentacles, apparently. Let's see if we can take this out. Okay, well, we dodged. Okay, well... It looks scarier than it is. But it's good that you're home. You can relax, have a snack, take a break, have a nice stretch, that kind of thing. Okay. Enough losing in TFT for the day? Aw. I don't know if I asked, Kappa, did you finish your puzzle? Oh my god, half encounter rate and it's still this ridiculous. I don't remember what this is. Oh wait, no, I do remember. I don't want to go through here. This will take me back to the other area. Oh, there's enemies here. You haven't? Less than 100 pieces to go. Okay. I'll check if he got some more pieces. Okay. Oh, god damn it. You can't carry anymore. Do you want to drop something? Yes. Which item do you want to drop? You can't carry anymore. Okay, good. It loops back to it. No, don't drop. Do you want to abandon a shirt slot? Yes. I like... there is one thing. I don't... Oh, okay. This is not where I want to be. Not where I want to be. Oh, I do have to go this way. Okay. I think. Yeah, I don't think I... Yeah, I think I'm... Alright. We'll save. Did I map this out? That's the question. That is jail, south of Gothic Woods, tough enemies. I don't know that I did. Oh, hi. It's the welcome wagon. You got about 35 pieces? Well, there you go. Is this just like a cave with bats? Oh, I just realized we're really low on hit points. Oh, excuse me. Well, there's searchlights everywhere. What the heck? So one of the things I don't think a lot of games really do is, like, you can abandon an item, or you can drop one of your other items. But, like, let's say you found some medicine dropped by an enemy. You can't use the medicine immediately if your inventory is full, which kind of bothers me. It's like, gosh, we're bleeding to death, but we can't carry anything else. Here's some life-saving medicine, but I can't actually afford to drop anything else. Guess I'll just get rid of it. And it's like, no, that's a terrible idea. Let's see. Okay, that'll do. I hope this is the right direction. Because I don't remember. Great. You know what? I got an idea. I don't know if it'll work. But if I get completely lost... Oh my god. No! Yes, abandon the searchlight. Is that a bug? Is, like, every time I get an item now, it's gonna be a searchlight from these creatures? Well... Okay. Here, I'm... Let's try something. Okay, I think this is where I want to be. Yes. Okay. All right. we just went away from the that place where we're all done with it. All right. Let's see. Heal. So you're at 112, 135, 132, 159. Okay. Oops. Okay. Is there a tool shop? No, not buy. No, don't kick me out. I wasn't done. Let's see. Puzzle is caught up. No iron boots yet for Ocarina of Time, but someone grew your nutsack, so you're ready for Ganon. Nice. I still need to finish the randomizer thing that I did. Okay. Let's see. So, let me look at my notes. I know that there's a robot somewhere. Nope, that's the wrong page. Let's see. Long path south of the Gothic Woods is a tower. Medusa's inside. We need to find that robot. Where was that? I forget. Was it this way to the tower? No, this way is to the prison. The other way is to the tower. We already explored the prison. Can we just run? Oh, really? Jerks. Oh, for crying out loud. Stupid traps. Okay, there's nothing over there. And I think over here was, yeah, this area that hurts you. I think we can take you down. Okay. Let me do a quick save. Marshes, huh? Don't lick me. Trying to be inappropriate with your tongue. Okay. Oh, ghouls. Their attack animation is so long. Oh, wow. Did you just do a whole ton of damage? We were running around the marshes, though. That took our hit points down. Yeah, they do a hefty chunk of damage to you. Okay. So if we come here... Well, actually, hold on. I don't know if this is single use or not, so let's save. Okay. So if we use this on it... Wow, this stuff stinks. Do we still have it? We do. Okay. Oop. That wasn't done yet. Okay. I'm going to try using it again, because I don't know if that reset it. Okay, now can we search? Nothing unusual. Okay. Then she opened the lid on the bottle and poured out its contents. It's working! Greetings, I'm pilot robot Habsby. Thanks for rescuing me. I will assist you in the operation of any Luveno brand spacecraft. Neat! We have a robo-buddy. Oh look, it's in our inventory! Hasby's head is hard. I didn't need to know that. Like, that was too much information. Okay. Now, let's go talk to Luveno. I keep wanting to say Lenovo. It's like, that's a computer brand. Luveno is in the Gothic Woods. Triada, Prison to the South. Okay. Let's see if he's more willing to come with us now. Boy, we're beat up. I see that look, Keppa. Super heal seems to be just automatically just restored to full. Okay, we will do a quick save in all our slots. Wrong way. Right way? No, wrong way. Right way. No, wrong way. Yes? No? Hang on. Wrong way. This is to Medusa's tower. You jerks! Now I gotta go get healed. Stupid freaking exploding spiders. Okay. I should have the map for this. Let's see, where is it? Up here. So we talk to Robo, we get a road pass. Let's see. We go forward. past this one, and it is this door. What? You want me to build a spaceship? Why would I do that? Go away. Leave me be. What? Do we need to do something else for this guy? You again? I give up. I'll build your spaceship, but there's one condition. Oh, okay, we just need to talk to you again. You must promise you'll follow my instructions exactly no matter what I ask. Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea, but I mean, I guess it's a video game, so we're gonna have to say yes. Good, well then I'm off to Gothic Village to get started. I'll meet you there. But don't worry about me, I'm tougher than I look. I'll make it there by myself. Huh. Okay. This is Gothic Village, right? Actually, does anybody else need healing? I didn't actually pay attention. We're about to get harvested. Meh, it could be. Finally, what took you so long? First, I need you to fetch my assistant. He's probably hiding in the underground tunnel. He's shy, that one. It's irritating. Assistant. What underground tunnel? Which underground tunnel? Wait, this one? Oh, hello. I know just straight on is... Hang on. Oh, you busted out Doc Luveno. What? He's building a spaceship? He's too old for this. I better go help him out. Okay. No. Can we just run? Cool. It's like they're so generic with, like, underground tunnel. I was hoping. Right, looks like my staff is assembled. Well, you don't think two people can build a spaceship? I'll have you know I've been building these since you were in diapers. Now then, there's a matter of cost. Spaceships aren't free, you know. I require 1,200 meseta up front. Can you cover that? Sure. Splendid. We'll begin construction immediately. This is delicate work. Do me a favor and try not to bother me for a while. How long is a while? Now what do we do? Well, let me go get another searchlight, because I just used the one that... yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just for inventory management's sake... I wonder if Hasby is worth anything. That'll come in handy later. Okay. Oh, it just automatically turns on. Cool. Like, you don't even have to use it. You just got light now. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna talk to him again. Oops. Please, you can't rush perfection. Unless you want to end up stranded in space, give us time. Can't you go wander around a cave or something? We're very busy. What cave? Oh, I know what we can do. Maybe we can do the Medusa thing. Do we need any healing? I don't think we do. Oh, one Musetta. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we are strong enough to do this area now. I think it's up here. Am I misremembering? No, there it is. Okay, this is what we partially mapped. And I think we died. There was a way to go up and a way to go down. Let's see. Let's try finishing up the map. Okay. So go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello. Not terrible. I think we're doing better than we were. Yeah, that didn't seem too bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, we took those on before. I think these laser barriers are helping a lot. We did level up a little bit. Jeez. Meow learned a new spell. Oh, we can cast Bypass as well now. Cool. Okay. Oh boy, hello. Ooh, you do a lot of damage. Ooh. Ow. This guy's still bad news. You can't use super heal. Damn it. Physical attacks don't do as much. 10 MP for that. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, great. Yeah, that's not great. Oops. Well. Since we're out here, we might as well go back to town. Okay. I went inside of a cave. Are we done now? Okay, well. No. I don't want to go here. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this again. Oh. Well, we almost made it unscathed. Who got hit? Meow did. Okay, well. Do we have any... Yeah, we do. There we go. What did I say that you were listening to? I have a very short attention span. Or very bad short-term memory. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Alright. Oop. Now, if I'm remembering correctly... This should just be a straight shot. Oh, what? There's pit traps? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How many steps did I take? Heard cave and what about mine? Oh, I don't even know what I said. I don't even know where I am. Like, okay. I think what we'll need to do is we're going to have to go back out. In fact, we didn't do anything, so let's just go ahead and reset. Okay, so we know not to go that way. And now we know why there's a downstairs. Let's actually explore downstairs. Wait. This just has an old man in it, according to my map. I went the wrong way. Okay. So now... which direction are we facing? You're not facing south. Okay. So I need to mark... I'm gonna call this 2, 1F. Down to B1. Okay. So go forward 1. One, 2, 3. Okay. Got a locked door. One. Hi? Oh no. This could be a problem. He looks tough. Oh boy, there goes half of what's his HP. Oh, you only took a little bit of damage this time. What the heck? $20? I don't get this guy's damage. Highland is all bound up. What? Jeez. Well, that guy was kind of tough. I gotta move my map. Well, let me move this text. That'll work. Alright, so we go 1, 2. 1, 2. Go this way, or this way. This way leads to a door. What do we got here? 1, 2. You found a treasure chest. Okay. One, two. 1, 2. Oops, wrong color. Yeah, I gotta move this map. That's just a long haul. Oh boy. 1, 2. A cyborg mage. Okay. And there's 2 of them. This does not seem promising. Okay. Ow. They're just kind of going bonk. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like it's terrible, but depends on how often they use spells. Oh, god damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a treasure chest. That was close. Meow detected and removed the trap. It's empty. Hey, Wolf, thank you for the hydrate. Let me mark down what that was about. I will gladly get myself a drink. Actually, I need to get more than that. Let me grab another water. Yeah, they are, Wolf. Mazes are definitely dehydrating. I just realized this is... No, it doesn't... Okay, never mind. I was looking at my captions and the one letter was cut off. And it's like being weird and scrolly and like... I think the add-on just needs a little bit of tweaking. I wonder if there are any better ones out there. Alright, so this was empty. Can I do anything with this? Oh, no. In fact, I'm taking it out of its case. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to manipulate. Okay, so we are facing this direction. Oh, there's just another treasure chest. Okay, hang on. Let us go ahead and untrap. And another another row game. Okay, so this was just kind of a treasure room. So we don't need to be here anymore. Oh, hi. Oops. Undo that. Go back to this ink. 190 hit points. I hope that you're not too tough. That's not too bad. Jeez. Big guy hits hard. There. We've beaten the golem. Let's get here. Oops, that's not who I wanted to heal. There we go. Okay. Go up here. Assuming that's the like far edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. And now it's going to be that way. It's only one of you, so that's not too bad. Bonk. Okay. 1. Okay, there's 2. Oh boy. Could you stop dodging? No, not you, Lutz. No, 20 damage, jeez. Tylon sure loves his bondage. He's the only person who gets hit with it so much. It's only 16 hit points, come on. Really? We're getting a little bit beat up here. One, two. And 1, 2. That takes us back there. Okay. Actually, I want to go this way. Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay. So that is that way. Okay, so we turn here. Go forward 1. Okay. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Stop beating everybody up. very big guy. In a teeny tiny skirt. We only needed 3 more damage. Come on, hit him with your stick. We are running out of MP for heals. Okay. 1, 2... Really? Can we just run? Okay, so back to where we were. 1... Oh my god. There we go. Back to where we were. 1, 2. 1 takes us to a door. Found a treasure chest in a very weird passage. Door? I guess technically the chest is over here. Where's my eraser? I love how this one dungeon key opens every single door we've ever found. One, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I did not mean to turn that off. What are you doing? 1. 2. 3. This is overlapping in a very weird way. So I clearly messed something up with my map. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, my map doesn't make any sense anymore. I think I messed something up. Well, we've been here before. We've been here. Okay, well, we're back upstairs. Whatever. And I want to see exactly where this pit is. So, 1, 2. Okay, it's not 2. So it is 3. And the question is, like, where are we here? Let's see. 1, 2. I have a theory, but I need to test it. Okay. Okay, I know exactly where you land. From hit. Okay, I know where I end up when I land in that pit. Oh, I do not want to deal with the two of you. I do not want to deal with you. I do not want to deal with you. I do not want to deal with you. Okay, we're back up here. Go someplace else, big golem. Yeah, really, leave us alone. Hey, Cole, welcome in. Lurking while cleaning, but good luck storming the castle, dungeon, hallway. Yeah, it's one of those. We are currently in, I think, this is Medusa's tower? We just figured out what the basement is. Well, sort of. I kind of got lost, my mapping got messed up, so I came back upstairs. It's not important. I'm sure there's nothing down there. If there is, well, I'll figure it out later. Oh, I have the hiccups. Yeah, right now we're waiting for Dr. Luveno to make us a spaceship. But he needs time, so he told us, like, go run around in a dungeon or a cave or something, and it's like, okay. There happens to be a dungeon nearby, so, yeah. We're gonna hope that this is enough time. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way. Oh. Another skeleton. Now we're back to where we can map. Let's not screw it up. The colors of the skeleton spread on the hallway really work for you? Yeah. They were kind of kicking our ass last week. This week, we're doing a little bit better. We got laser barriers for shields, and we leveled up a little bit. So we're not doing quite as badly. Okay, that direction is the pits. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is going to go upstairs, okay. Why do we have 2 stairs that go upstairs? Why? Okay. 1. There's a chest. Meow detected and removed the trap, and it's empty. Cool. Okay, the first floor has been mapped, and it only took us 2 weeks. Oh my god, I hate this. I've never really been a fan of first-person mapping. Oh. At least they're not gigantic mazes that feel like they came off the back of a cereal box, like with The Last Armageddon. Thank you, Wolf, for the reminder to stretch. Boy, do I need it. Let me put my iPad over here real quick so I can do that. Can't stretch my other arm as well, unfortunately. I'm gonna try, though. And these reminders help. Yeah, I can't get my arm to go up any further. Oh well. Good stretch. Y'all should stretch too. Get up, move about, wiggle your limbs. A good stretching break to hopefully solve this maze. Well, the stretching won't solve it. Okay, where do I want to put this map? What's this? I don't know. I don't know what this map is. I have another map that I got no idea what it is. You know what? It's fine. I'm sure we don't need it. Let's go ahead and erase the whole thing. Let's do a pixel eraser. Okay. F, B1. They don't seem to be larger than, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they seem to be no larger than, oh wait, 13, 14. Maybe 16 by 16 tiles? I don't know. I have a feeling that's not a trend that will be persistent. It would be great if it was, though. Anyway, up the stairs we go. Which direction are we facing? You're facing south. Cool. Flip this around. No, I don't want to type. How do I make you go away? There we go. Alright, we're facing south. It goes down to first floor. Okay. One. Go that way. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a mess of it. One, 2. One. Go one more for a door. Let's use our dungeon key. Oh, you fucker. Hit. I gotta figure out where the hell I am. I have no idea where we're at. Oh, god damn it. I think I might be here. No, I have no idea where I'm at. Okay. Time to take a nap and try again. Let's see, 160. Where? Really? That only healed 10? See, 142, 140, 134. Good enough. Alright. Has there been enough time? Have you built a spaceship yet? Success! This is my finest work yet. Really? Is that really all I had to do was go into a dungeon and go out of it? I call it the Luveno. Got a nice ring to it, don't you think? Ah, my little Haspy, you've come home. Excellent. With Haspy, you can pilot the Luveno through space. And just in time, too. Spaceport security has gotten tighter. Go on. The Luveno is docked just outside the village. Go try it out. To this individual. Hang on, I can't see that because my head's in the way. Oh, no. Stop that. And diffuse think. Yes. Okay, well, I'll talk to you again. How's Luveno holding up? Take good care of it. Okay, cool. We got a spaceship. We didn't even have to finish the fucking dungeon. I'm probably gonna have to go back there later. But you know what? That's a future me problem. Where is it? It's not in our inventory. Where's the ship? You said to go outside. Dude, Bat, go away. I'm trying to figure out where my ship is. Is it? Hang on. Is it actually in the spaceport? Is it out here somewhere? Where is it? You built a spaceship. You said go outside and play with it. And it's like, where is it? Oh, well, I guess I gotta do what Dr. Luveno says. Go ahead and pass. Oh, wait, I have to go this... Wait, what? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? This is what this guy was blocking? There's no indication of... Oh, my God. Okay. Where would you like to go? Oh, we can go to different towns. Gothic, Uzo, or Scray? Let's go to Uzo. Would you like to go to Uzo on Wotavia? No. Hold on. Scray... We can go to Desirous! Yes, please. You found it at least. Yeah, at least it didn't take me forever to do that. Oh well. We're just greeted by these things right away. Okay. Just hold on. What kind of enemies are here, I wonder? Can we go through trees? We can go through trees, okay. Is there like a town? There's another cave. I don't want to deal with a cave right now. This shouldn't be too bad. Is... Okay, so we got two places we can go. We can go here, or we can go to the ice cave. Let's see if I can just face roll through this. This is just a passageway. Please be just a passageway. A Dezorian head. Can we talk to you? Elisa spoke. They didn't understand. Don't shoot us! Hang on. Translate. They didn't understand. Hang on. How about telepathy? They replied, some Deserisians are liars, so be careful. Okay. How much did that cost? 8, 9, 10. 4 MP. Yeesh. Ice deckers can cut through ice. Okay, so we need telepathy to talk to these people. Oh, here we go. Can we talk to you? Welcome to Scray, the warmest place on Deseret. Pretty cold out there, isn't it? Okay. Ooh, there's shops. Armor shop. Psycho wand, laser gun, and animal glove. Ooh. Well, I want a laser gun, but let's see what else there is. Same old medicine. Telepathy ball? Well, that would save us a little bit of MP, but like... I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm remembering stuff from Phantasy Star 2. If I use a magic hat on the Deserisians, does that mean they lie to me? I'll have to test that. Deseret is basically a giant ice cube. It's a big change from the green fields of Palma. Not all of the ice mountains are as tough as they look. Some parts of them shatter easily. The area around Altiplano Plateau is surrounded by mountains of ice. Laconia is more than just strong, it's holy. Weapons made from it have divine powers. Lashik knows this, of course. That's why he's hidden them across the Algol system. He's scared. Better be going. No worries, Wolf. I will try my best to have some fun with this fantasy adventure. I hope you have a good night's sleep with lots of pleasant dreams, and we will catch you later. Nighty-night for now. The unholy forces Lashik and his ilk have involved themselves with have gone too far. All of the dead bodies in Gwarin Morgue have come back to life. It's grotesque. This planet has a solar eclipse once every 100 years. A flame lit during an eclipse is called an eclipse torch. Native Dezorians believe eclipse torches carry divine power. I'm new to Deseret, so I don't know too much about it yet. You should talk to the natives. I haven't been yet, but a lot of them live in a village inside the mountains up north. Almost all of us Palman immigrants live here in Scray. We're just not built for the cold. Overthrowing Lashik, are you? You'll need a sword, axe, shield, and armor made of Laconia. Laconia is the most powerful material in Algol. I wouldn't use anything less. I'll be praying for your safety. We all will. go buy some lasers. Okay, so the only thing we can do here is go to that cave. I guess we'll try it out. At least this is straightforward. A drudge? Well, we know it does at least 20 damage. Okay, it does 20 damage to each. That sure is a sound, though. We needed like 3,000 something for that glove, right? Let's fight in the overworld for a little bit. Blue slime? They healed themselves! Well, that's kind of rude. I don't want to fight the Zorians. Oh yeah, I wanted to use the magical. The miracle key can open magic doors. Oh, there's magic doors. Oh no. I have to try that magic hat though. Oh, they spit fire. Let me find... Wow, it's a lot of blue slimes. Yeah, that sure is a sound. I mean, if they're just gonna heal themselves, it's fine. Trying to find more Dazorians. Dang it. I want to see if this magic hat works while it's on my mind. There we go. Okay. So we'll use item and then... Where is it? There we go. Magic hat. And then if that doesn't work... Well, hold on. We'll just use attack. The Desiree... Oh, I didn't understand. The magic hat must be the translate spell, and then the telepathy ball must be for telepathy. Oh, the magic hat is kind of useless. Well, that makes me sad. Well, screw it. You shot first. Oh, it exploded. 2100 Meseta, though. Jeez. Alright. Well, time to sell the magic cats, because they don't do any of the things that I thought they would. Oh, look, it's Batman. Got a belt to take real quick. Hey, at least you leveled up. The Zorian head. Where's the rest of them? There are places in the sky that even a spaceship can't reach. I didn't want to talk to you. An animal glove is a shield. Okay. I dig it. And, I guess we'll get the Psycho Wand, even though it's probably not anything great. You lied? You said, when you said you were done with TFT? Actually, I'm gonna hold on to the wood cane for a minute. So in this 4th Phantasy Star game. It probably doesn't do anything here, but I'll look. There was no effect. Okay. It might be... I'll try it in battle. But in the 4th game, the Wood Cane is actually able to use Res, which is the basic healing spell. It was a mad decision, but oh well. Oh. Okay, let me try. Whoops, Wood Cane. Shock. Oh, okay, that just passes everybody's turn. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. Wood Cane, and I guess everyone else will just attack. No, darn. Okay. The Soothe Flute sounds so nice. Okay. I guess we can sell it. So, if you take the wooden cane off of Rune at the beginning, like when you first meet him, you've got basically an unlimited healing item in battles, which is extremely useful. But you gotta remember to take it off of him because he's not in the party for very long. You really should just wait until the next set. This set has been mediocre at best. Okay. I mean, I don't know enough about the game to know what makes it mediocre or anything like that. But if you're not having a good time, then yeah, like, give it a break. Oh yeah, we can sell this magic hat. We don't need that anymore. Oh, Hasby just takes up an inventory slot. Okay. That's nice to know. Before we do that... Oh, we got all the upgrades at least. Okay. I will be right back. Got a quick call of nature. I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. I've acquired a cupcake. They're just sitting there, tempting me. Being all like, you should put some frosting on me and have me. Just gotta mark that I'm gonna eat it. It puts me over capacity, but whatever. I'm not adding a truffle to it, though. It is just cupcake and frosting. Oh. They are messy to eat. They are messy to eat, though. I should not talk with my mouth full. Because it's kind of thick. Speaking of thick... So thick. Kind of messy. I just want it in my mouth. Oh. But thank you for the redemption of the Lucky Orc dance. Okay, well, I've managed to make a mess of my hands. So I can't touch anything now. How am I gonna get my headphones off my head so I can go downstairs and wash my hands? Okay, my littlest fingers seem to be clean. Okay. Alright. I'll be right back again. I go wash my hands. You need to grab a snack too? Hopefully something a little healthier than my cupcake. Oop. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. Alright. Fortified with cupcakes, our adventurers ventured forth. And promptly forgot whether or not they saved the game. No. You jerk. We need those hit points. Really? Oh my god. Come on. Stupid insects. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Fine. You want to play this game? Fine. Now we'll go back to town, and then we'll get restored, so that I can be outside of town with all my resources. Whoops. Grumble, grumble. There. Now, ideally, we'll make it out there and not have to worry about any issues. Just like that. Alright, let's see what kind of nonsense we run into in this cave, since it's the only other place we can go on this planet. A snail? That does not look like a snail. That looks like a green anus. Keppa, are you back with your snack? No? Well. Continuing on, I guess. Good enough, I guess. Real quick. Oh. That just takes us all the way across to this planet. Okay, good. Our ship came with us. That would have been really embarrassing if it hadn't. That is going to be a problem later, though. Well, maybe not. Let's see what's here. I'm just going to try and memorize this one. It's probably a bad idea. Oh, ghouls. Okay. We'll try going this way. Up. Oh no! Is this going to be how we traverse Deserus? I want to say it may go this way. These enemies don't seem too bad so far. It occurs to me that the graphic from that isn't too far off of what's in Phantasy Star 4 for a similar insect. You made it back. You missed the green anus monsters, Kappa. Oops, I probably should have used a trap on that. But what did you get for a snack? dot dot dot. Okay. We might run into them again. Nope, we didn't run into them. Well, I'm having some sort of vanilla wafer cookie, but you tempted me with better snacks. Yeah, but you can't have that snack. It's in the game. Just so that we don't have to go across the universe again, or the solar system. Let's go to the hospital. Let an orc dream. Okay, hopefully, now that we visited church, that means if we use troop, we will end up back here. But yeah, we'll see whether or not... Whoops. We'll see if we run into the green anus monsters again. Nope, not this time. See what happens if we just go straight ahead. Stupid enemies. Wait, no, I don't want to deal with this. Nah. Okay, so straight on is not the way we want to go. And I'm thinking, okay, so right takes us up. And then that's a chest. Okay. So yeah, this is a pretty straightforward dungeon. Ooh, zombie. Usually zombie is first and ghoul is second. Oh, you only do one damage, okay. Well, It still wasn't too bad, but... Okay, so if we take a right... More passages... Okay, this is just an empty passage. All right. What about this way? Oh, this must be... All right. Let us see. Jeez, there's just more of them. All right. Can we just run? Good. Alright. So we know we go that way to go up those stairs. And this is just empty. Okay. There's that cave there. What's over here? Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Whoa, what are you? Executor. They weren't too bad. How are we doing on health? We're doing pretty good. All right. Hello, Frost Dragon. Can we run? Thank goodness. Suddenly, the dungeon has decided it wants to be really difficult. Oh. Okay, well. No. Well, we didn't die. Can we not? So I like how the Frost Dragon is using fire. It's empty? Okay. We've got a great big field out this way. Ooh, you're interesting. It just has icy breath. Well, that didn't restore much. Did you miss them again? No. It was an Iceman. I think I might be going the right way. Oh god, what is this? Why have you come here? Stay out of trouble, hear me? What? I'm not sure why I'm here either, to be honest. I'm not sure what this place is. Is this just zombies? Okay, this is just a corner of zombies. You have to see the VOD then. Time to take off for bed. No worries, Keppa. Hope you have a good night's sleep with lots of pleasant dreams, and we will catch you later. Nighty-night for now. Oh, stupid zombie. Fine, I will stab you in the face. Dang it. There. I'm just sort of fumbling my way through these dungeons at this point. I probably should be mapping, but... Hey, buddy, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Wait, why does it go down and then go up? This is gonna be a weird dungeon, isn't it? Oh, this just goes in a circle. Let us untrap first. No trap. Okay, good. Just some medicine. Okay, well, let's try going through these intersections, I guess. Oh, what? Right in front of a door, there's a pit? Well, that's annoying. I wonder if there's like a levitate spell that we need to learn. I have no idea where I am, by the way. Wait, let's go this way. Just for the heck of it. Just for funsies. Wait, am I going in a circle? I'm going in a circle again. Wait, what? I don't know where I'm at. This is going to be a later problem. Oh, I don't want to deal with you. We're going to see what else is in this little area. Actually, can we talk to you? Okay. Okay, I didn't think so. Let's just run. Oh, a single manticore is not a big deal. Hey, Lunchbox, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're just playing a little bit of Phantasy Star. There's a cave here. Snake Lord, okay. Uh-oh. That's not too much damage. I guess we can poke the snake. Oh, you jerk. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to recover from. Okay, so we got that cave. I don't want to deal with you. Escape. Okay, fine. There we go. So we got a cave, we have a dungeon. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. Let us go. Thank you. I'm just trying to get a feel for this area. You made this great, big, huge thing here. We don't want to deal with you. Okay, this is where we came out from. Living Dead. So many undeads. There's another cave. So there's 2 caves in the dungeon. Oh, I don't like this. I don't know that I like this. It's like the whole planet is kind of one big dungeon. No. No treasure at the end of that one. I do not need a searchlight. I think I want to go this way. Well, it's splitting off all over the place. There's not even any treasure to find. Most of these have been pretty straightforward. Well, this one is a little more difficult. Oh, we found a town. Go away, Batman. Annoying enemy. Boy, this passage sure is fun. We're just kind of going around in a spiral. Okay, we finally made it. I wouldn't trust anyone in the neighboring village. Pathological liars they are. We don't need these. Although, actually, we do need to sell something. We do not need these searchlights. Ice decker for 12,000. Okay, clearly we need to get that. Everyone here hates Palmans, we do. Well, don't be mean. Heard of something called an aeroprism, have you? No. I hear you can see other worlds with one, you can. Lerma trees bear strange fruits, they do. They're called lerma berries, and really tasty they are. But unless you put them in a Laconian pot, they shrivel, they do. Oh, well, it's a good thing we got a Laconian pot. Desirous Cave is west of Corona Tower, it is. Say hi to our friends there, you must. Corona Tower's on the other side of the mountains to the north, it is. Did we talk to you? Yeah, we did. The neighboring villagers lie, really. You can use a crystal to make berries grow on a lerma tree. You betcha. This village welcomes all Palmans. Seriously. Oh, it's like half of the village tells the truth and half the village lies. There's a warp on the 10th underground level of Desirous Cave. No joke. Lerma berries are blue, and we use them to dye our clothes. It's true. Okay, well, that tells us this side, I guess, lies. The Fountain of Youth is inside Chrono Tower. Cross my heart. Okay. So, none of them are telling the truth, so... So you cannot use a crystal to make berries grow. We know that the berries are red because their clothing is red. So there's no warp. And there's no Fountain of Youth. Alright. So we can trust the people on this side. Okay, we just need 12,000 Meseta now. That was my breastbone. Oops. Okay. Well, $12,000 is so much gold. Or Meseta. I wonder if that means that we can go through the mountains, though, without having to, like, navigate all this nonsense. That would be nice. We need a big encounter of them. much Meseta do the dead have? Ooh, you do a lot of damage. Or maybe not. Damage seems to be widely variable at times. It's not a whole lot, but it's fine. This is a little better. Game? That's rules for that. What is it? That's weird. There we go. $16.32. That's not bad at all. Magic Unseal? How is that a camp spell? There must be something we need to do with it. Oh, didn't somebody say that there were magic doors? So maybe we need... Like, this would work, maybe? But a key would be free, like no MP. Snack Lord. Oh, only one of you? All right. Oh, wait, how much HP does Lutz have? Oh, he's okay. Alright, how are we doing? 14,000. Almost there. We needed 15,000, right? There we go. Geez, 6 of them? So many jellies. They're blue flavor. You eat them and you gain health, probably, since they're healing. Maybe they eat themselves to recover their health. No, maybe not. I don't want to deal with you. The Mad Doctor in Avion has a Laconian pot. I know. Well, he did. No. Fine. I feel like we need some upgrades for Alice. Or Alicia. Elisa, however you pronounce it. There. Oh, it's 12,000. Whoops. Well, that's fine. Oops. Okay, now, I wonder how useful this ice thingy will be. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, good. Really? I kind of forgot about that. It doesn't happen terribly often, but yeah, every so often, like, you run away and immediately get into a battle. Which is very interesting. I don't know why I was trying to run there. Okay. Neat. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of this is ice that we can break. Yeah, that's fine. Hang on a second. You there, and I'm going to squash. Yes. Stupid little bugs. There's little bugs that I guess they just spawn in air conditioners or what have you. Very annoying. Okay, do I just use the item again to get out of it? Okay, yep. Alright. I want to get to somewhere safe. Like, somewhere that I know where I'm at. Okay. So I am thinking I'm going to wrap up. So it's slightly early. It's around the time that I want to wrap up. But I am a little tired. And I should probably try to get to bed a little earlier tonight. So let us see. Is anybody on that we can go say hi to? What do we got going on? Well, there is a fellow orc, Kirik, who is playing Mega Man's Sprite game. No idea what that is, but I guess it's kind of retro looking. Let's go say hi. Well, thank you everybody for joining me tonight for a little bit of progress on Phantasy Star. We will be back on Friday for Neverwinter Nights with Reppin and Argok. As we wrap up for the night, though, I do want to remind you all that you matter, you are important, you are cherished, and you are missed when you're not around. You deserve to be you. you can conquer the challenges that come your way. Have courage, be strong, and until next time, take care. Bye for now.